What is going on, my friends? It is that time of year where we are starting to get our first pieces of information in regards to the new 2K26 game. The Summer League for the NBA starts this week as well. I think it starts officially on Wednesday. I think that's the 10th. And last year around this time, we got 2K25 cover the day before Summer League started. So either Tuesday or Wednesday this week, we will probably get that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander cover for 2K26, which officially starts, obviously, the process that they go through that takes 2 months of dropping information about 2K26. So let me know in the comments below, are you excited for 2K26? What are you expecting from 2K26? I can take a pretty good guess of what you guys are going to say in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see like a wish list on the channel, just talking about what I really want in 2K26. We can definitely get that going this week. But listen, I'm excited for 2K26 because we can put this 2K25 game in the past. I'm not going to sit here and say this is the worst 2K of all time. I'm not going to be a negative Nancy like a lot of people are. I really try my best to stay away from that kind of content where we kind of just bash the game. And it's because I play this game. Like, I do enjoy playing 2K. I've grew up playing basketball my entire life. And when I stopped playing, this was an easy avenue to get into making content in 2K because, like I said, I've played this game. I love basketball. So I'm always going to play 2K. Now, with that being said, there's a lot of improvements that need to be had. The whole RNG thing, I definitely understand 2K's logic behind it. You know, you got Zens, you got cheaters out there, and the RNG is, I guess, supposed to combat that, which, you know, I'm not sure if there's a better way. You know, I don't get paid to make those decisions, so I really don't know if there's a better way to fix the cheating issue, but safe to say that RNG probably wasn't it. I don't really come across a ton of cheaters. I play mostly Rec and Pro-Am. There's not a lot of cheaters in Rec and Pro-Am, but I definitely understand the city, the park, ante-up being a fair amount of them. But with the game modes that I play, I don't come across that a lot. So let me know in the comments below, like, how serious is the cheating issue in 2K? Not just 25. I know 24 it was pretty serious too. So let me know what it was like this year. Like I said, I didn't come across it a whole lot, but RNG's got to go. I mean, it's the one thing that I think really held back 2K25. I think if we got a copy and paste of 2K24, which, by the way, we did not get at all. I posted gameplay playing in 2K24, and the game is a night and day difference compared to 2K25. So I don't like when people are saying that kind of stuff because that's just not true. You definitely just don't play the game. But away from the hate, let's start talking about some of the information and rumors that are potentially circulating around 2K26. This one's pretty hilarious. Accountability badge system. All right. You got Ball Hog, Shot Chucker, Glue Guy, Anchor, Teammate, and Cone. Now, 2K didn't drop this themselves. Obviously, this is just something in the rumor mill for 2K26, but off to a cold start in the rumor mill for 2K26. The negative badges, Ball Hog, triggered for PGs with low assist averages and high usage without playmaking. Nightmare situation for the point guards in Random Rec. Let me tell you something. We're going to know if you suck right off the rip, and we're not going to want to play with you. Shot Chucker. Assigned to players who consistently take low quality or contested shots. This is when your boy Bobby might fall into that category. You guys are watching gameplay of my 99 midi Is It Worth It video, and I'm chucking. I mean, I'm taking 20 to 30 shots in these kind of gameplays in Random Rec. I definitely know that some people don't want to play with people that are shot chucking, but I'm trying to get content, so I'm definitely going to get that shot chucker badge, and that's not going to feel too good, but hey, maybe they'll know that I'm a bucket. Maybe it makes sense if I average 30 and you see the shot chucker badge. And the last one is Cone, given to players who repeatedly miss defensive rotations or don't contest shots. This is a big one because this is what your boy does a lot. You know, I contest and I just run. A lot of people in Rec, at least, you know, they're not willing to rotate because that's not my man. Stay on your man. You're going to be a Cone. All right, just like that. Now you're a Cone. Now it's official. You're a Cone. You've always been a Cone if you don't rotate or you don't help out anywhere else. But now 2K is making an emphasis telling you, hey, you're a Cone. Now, These badges would appear next to your name in Rec, in Pro-Am, or Park as a signal to teammates. So this is scary. I mean, not scary in a bad way, but just like, this is going to affect a lot of people getting, good games, good matchups, waiting in a lobby for a while to play. They've already got the plates out, the colored plates out, showing you how many games you win. There's a black plate, you never play, or you never win. But usually it's typically because you just don't play a whole lot with your build. There's the bronze plate, which is like a bronze looking background. Silver plate, which is I think like star. Then there's gold and Hall of Fame, which means that you just win a lot, but that also could mean that you get carried a lot. So my point is that we already got a system of kind of letting people know the kind of player you are. So adding these like negative badges, these negative accountability badges is kind of crazy. I really can't imagine doing that. And I don't think that they're going to end up doing that because they need to understand, like, the whole thing with RNG was, like, allowing the people that stink at the game to kind of keep playing. At least in my opinion, because that's the only way to justify it other than the cheaters. And so, you add this accountability thing. If you get a cone badge, no one's going to play with you. Or a ball hog, no one's going to play with the ball hog badge. So those are the negative ones. The positive ones, we're going to keep it on the screen. Teammate badge, earned by players who consistently make extra passes, call for switches, or get stops. The whole call for switches thing, that doesn't make hardly any sense to me. I don't know how you're going to call for switches, especially being in Rec. Everyone's kind of chilling. And if anyone has anything to say in Rec, it's usually extremely negative and pick-me energy. So not sure how that's going to work. Glue guy for players with balanced stat lines and consistent support play. Sure, glue guy, the dirty work. The guy that's helping, the guy that's, doing a little bit of everything but balanced. That's your glue guy. And then anchor, given to defensive players who rotate. So, I'm sure that this isn't real. You know what I'm saying? We're in the time of year where, there's going to be a bunch of rumors dropped about 2K26. I truly don't see these things happening. I don't know why we would put accountability badges when we're trying to get, the guys that play this game that aren't very good at the game to play this game more. So, safe to say that we're probably not going to get accountability badges. But anytime that there's rumors circulating about a game or about 2K26, I'm going to talk about it here. This is kind of the first video like this. So if you enjoy this kind of content from this channel specifically, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. We're still going to finish 2K25 strong. So if you guys want to, sub and support that as well, greatly appreciate it. You guys have been showing a ton of love and support just in the last 2 months. You guys have been showing it all year, but the last 2 months, it being June and July, is crazy how much support we've been getting. So thank you for that. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Peace.